Yeah, it was a good break. It was a long season for us, 10 months of competitive football, and it finished on a tremendous high for everyone. So I think everyone went away buzzing. Had a couple of weeks at home and a couple of weeks in Portugal, but the managers and coaching staff really don't stop working. You're still on the phone a lot, trying to get players in and get things done. So it was a good break, and but glad to get back to work.
What does today involve for the players?
Well, today's all about testing. Colin has got them, some of them inside at the moment, and he does a lot of testing in there, and then they'll change with this group, and in the afternoon they'll be out on the pitch, so the physical testing will be done outside here. So we've just split the group. There's one or two, like Stevie May's had a few days off extra, and they'll be back in Monday. And the thing is with the lads, last year they come back really fit with no problems, and I'm expecting the testing to be really good again this year.
The draw for the Europa League qualifying round, Luzern from Switzerland. What do you make of that draw?
I think it'll be a tough draw. I think their manager's probably called it right, and it's 50-50 game, just because they're not a well-known side and don't have the pedigree that maybe Rosenborg had in Europe. I don't think that makes it any easier. I think they're a quality side. I think they've got enough about them. In their league they beat Basel 3-0 away from home last season, and they were the champions. So they've got a very good squad, and over the next few days and weeks we'll get more information on them. I've planned to go over and watch them twice. Well, I'll watch them at least once, and we'll send you and our chief scout over to watch them as well. So we'll get them watched twice. Ideally we'd like to see them in a competitive game, but it's the same for them. They'll have to watch us in friendly games as well. So it's a good tie. It's a winnable tie. It's a tie which I think logistically is pleasing for the supporters as well, which I think is very important, and we look forward to it.
At the end of last season there was a few St Johnstone players that were released. How hard is that? How difficult part of your job is to release players?
Well, it's a difficult part of any manager's job when you're having to tell someone that you're not keeping them on, and the Monday after the cup final was a hard day, and but it had to be done. I mean, I have to look at the squad and see where I can change it, where I can tweak things about a little bit. Some of the younger players coming through, like Scott Brown and Liam Caddis, really they need to be pushing into the first team, and really you have to free up space for them. Releasing a few players doesn't really affect my budget that much. We've got 20 of a first team squad basically at the minute, and we'll look to try and build on that over the next few days or so. But I say it's never nice, and particularly Padge and Nigel, who had done extremely well for the club over the time that they've been here. But that's the decisions that I've got to make.
In terms of new players coming to the club, how have talks progressed with targets that you've got in mind?
Well, we've got 20 in the first team squad at the minute, and if we had to go into Europe with that, I'd be happy enough. Ideally you want some people in, not only to strengthen the squad but to give the players that are here a lift as well, and supporters. So we'll be working hard to try and do that. There's no real panic in terms of having to rush to get people in. We'll take our time, we'll work diligently and try and, well, we have identified targets, but at the minute we're not in a position where we're in a rush to make offers. We're just waiting and seeing what's happening. I've been in contact with agents and players since the end of last season, and we just have to be patient and wait and see obviously what budget as well, because we're a little bit unsure. The season tickets are going well, and that might have a positive effect. Well, it will have a positive effect on the budget, I would think. So at the minute I don't want to be jumping in and spending money when we don't really have to.
Is there any key positions that you're looking to try and bring someone in to cover?
Well, I think I've got three very good strikers, and obviously Stevie May, Stephen McLean and Chris Keane, but I do feel that I need another striker. I want four in there competing for places, and I would like another midfielder. Murray Davison is here to August. Hopefully he'll be fit. I would like a box-to-box midfielder, and I'm also looking for a left-sided midfielder as well. But if Murray progresses the way we hope he will, I don't really need the box-to-box midfielder, but I would like a left-sided midfielder.